You're listening to Jim and James Chew the Cud.
When was the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo?
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Robbing biological urges.
You're crazy, son. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
You're listening to Jim and James Chew.
Welcome to episode 216
What a number!
of Jim and James Chew the Cud. Well, that is a seismic start.
Yeah.
That is good. I mean, it's all downhill from there.
My
now,
Big
isn't
J
it?
energy kind of coming out.
Your Big J energy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's episode 216 is,
What a number!
is full of Big J energy because we're approaching Christmas.
Yeah.
Festive.
We're both festive people.
Very festive.
Yeah.
I was looking at alternative Father Christmases. You know, like Krampus.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
I only know from American Dad.
Yeah.
But did you know that in the Eastern Europe, there's one called Black James?
I know in Western Europe there's Black Pete.
Yeah, but that's not what I asked, is it?
No.
There's Black James.
What does he do?
If a child is bad, he molests them.
Oh,
That's not.
in Spain there's Black Pete.
Yeah.
And
Does he
again, if a child is bad, he gives them coal for Christmas.
where does he put it?
I think just in a sack.
It's not that bad, is it?
No.
Probably not good for the environment. It's
but
fossil fuels.
Generally, it is a man who's blacked up. A white man who's blacked up.
Right. Yeah.
And you'll see them like in shopping centres. You'll have like Santa Claus and a big Black Pete next to him. It's just a white man with very bad black face.
Your parents moved to Spain for the culture, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. We even have these.
Because they couldn't get away with it.
They even have these parades, and it's like a Catholic church where people kind of are wearing kind of like shrouds and kind of like full face masks.
Yeah.
and hoods.
COVID.
And the amount of people who have gone through these like celebrations and assume it's KKK just marching through Spanish villages.
Did you see Kanye? Dropped his Kanye.
Oh,
West.
yeah.
He dropped his album the other day, Careless. But he wore a black KKK.
But he also got a blowjob on a boat or a gondola in Venice.
Yeah.
No, he did.
It's 2 minutes 36 in. We've gone crass. What's that? What's that?
So he's got a new like wife who looks remarkably like Kim.
Right.
What
you saying they all look?
No. She's like a large-breasted Australian lady.
A large-breasted Australian
and he basically
lady.
tells her what to wear.
Yeah.
So it's generally very whorish, usually see-through, and he'll dress up like like an old tracksuit or something, or a KKK hood.
Yeah.
But he's on a gondola in Venice.
Yeah.
With his arse out, and she's squatting down in his lap, her head in his lap. So it made the news in Italy. How
someone
bad he is.
that he was getting.
I say it wasn't a gondola. It was like a speedboat sort of thing. Like
so hang on.
Like the boats.
No, there's a huge difference.
Yeah, there is. It was.
Are you saying
it's
that
like
he was on a? Because what I pictured.
Yeah, it wasn't a
man
gondola.
Rowing them down.
No, instead there was a captain of a boat kind of like driving the ship.
That's fine.
Or the boat.
I thought you meant he was going through the alleys.
I know he is.
Venice.
He's on a boat in Venice, going through. Like,
not on a through the under
it's
the
not.
bridge
It's
of
not.
love
It's not
or
like.
whatever.
It's not like ragging it.
Right.
Not like speeding.
Well, I think she is, isn't she?
Well, yeah, it's not like speeding through like some sort of action movie.
No.
It's going through at a quite leisurely pace while she's kind of going down.
Through it at a leisurely pace. What's the last film you watched?
Well, I went to a cinema on Saturday morning, and I watched a film.
Kids film?
Where
was it a kids film?
Well, it's supposed to be, but like it's mainly a bloke who drugs his friends and people he meets to get them to do what he wants them to do.
Yeah.
He makes some chocolate which makes people fly.
Right.
So at one stage, well, I wouldn't give spoilers here. At the end, Matt Lucas is flying quite high.
Yeah.
Into the sky, because he's had a lot of these sort of space cake sort of thing.
Yeah.
And when he's going to plummet down to his depth, his death.
Well, he will plummet to his depth as well, won't he?
But gravity will kick in. Eventually, these sweet treats will wear off, and he'll plummet to his death. And
what film was this?
It was
Sicario
Wonked.
3.
I was quite surprised at how. I had to get past the fact that he's just drugging people. Well, at the start, as a girl, he wants his girl's help. She's like, no, I don't really want to do it. I'll have this chocolate. How do you feel? Oh yeah, I'll do that now. And like a lesser man,
So almost like he's date raped her.
potentially.
Did you enjoy it?
Towards the end, I did. Kind of, once I got past him, drugging all his friends.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the film, and like there were children in there.
Yeah.
Who at the end of the film, you get this little Wonka tile when it says like Wonka, and this one kid starts going Wonka, Wonka. These other kids were joining in, all chanting Wonka, Wonka, Wonka. And one kid just shouts out, "You're a total Wonka."
To you?
I know, to each other.
They hadn't seen.
Hadn't seen me yet, and I wasn't. But they were like, they were laughing. Then kind of had to film finish, wash my hands.
What were you doing? Why did you wash your hands?
Going to the toilet afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And then, that's what you do.
Something happened in the
Society
film.
says you got to wash your hands. Oh, actually, I found out there's a lady at work when she was younger. She was accidentally given hash cakes. Well, not accidentally. She didn't know they were hash cakes. She thought it was normal brownies. Then went to watch Chippendales, and then.
And the Rescue Rangers?
Well, that's what I asked. Apparently, if it was, they've got a lot darker. One of them apparently, in her words, tugged onto her neck. Well,
Chippendales don't. They are dancers.
But these ones did.
I don't think they're proper. I don't think they're official Chippendales, are they?
In her words, had a tug and finished on her neck, but she didn't realise because she was like so high on these hash cakes.
When you said she was younger and she was given hash cakes, I thought you meant like a child.
Oh no, she was like an adult.
Good. Can we just clarify that? Yeah, I'm going to imagine a lot of people thought
she's
you were
an
talking about
adult.
a child being given drugs.
And then she, she's now a pensioner, so I can say, obviously you didn't know that. So if I say younger than a pensioner,
yeah,
doesn't
but now we know.
Yeah,
that.
now I
say
see why you think that. But when she went home, didn't know what happened, and her husband noticed her neck was
covered in cum,
very sticky.
No,
and so she was like, "Oh, maybe they were sick on me," and it was like, "No, I think they probably spunked on you." That's a sexual assault story for you.
You notice that we went from you washing your hands in the cinema to talking about a woman being jizzed on.
Yeah, I know. But I washed my hands in the cinema.
Yeah,
and there was no water.
Yeah.
So I could
spat
out of my hands. Yeah, spat everywhere. Actually, what I did is I kind of just pissed my hands again. To wash off that way. No, I didn't do that. But then
that's not even.
But then we kind of like walked down the stairs.
I don't think that's a solution, is it?
And there were people there were like the staff at the doors trying to literally fight people off. Right. So they were trying to get. It was like kind of Day of the Dead. People trying to get in to watch the next film.
Yeah.
But they couldn't allow people in.
Yep.
Because they got no water. So they couldn't they couldn't add water to their syrup to make Coca-Cola.
Does the water stop the film from running?
Well, no, the film will still run, but it could have like health and safety gone mad.
Yeah.
If you're it'd be like Glastonbury. You'd have just piles of shit in the toilets and be no flushing. But it's been shut now for today recording is Thursday, and according to the website or the app, it's gonna be shut till at least Sunday.
What have you been doing with your free time?
I joined the gym.
Yeah.
But I don't do films there.
Yeah.
So I quickly unjoined.
Just watch
the
women.
No, I just unjoined the gym. I'm not a pervert.
Yeah, you thought there'll be films.
Why did you you're paying like a subscription.
Yeah.
So
why aren't all subscriptions for films?
Yeah, so that's what I assumed.
Yeah, because you've never had the only subscription you've ever had
is for films or adult entertainment. Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't even going to say that. It's just true, isn't it? Outside of your phone bill and your Xbox subscription.
Yeah.
I'd imagine the first thing that you probably subscribe to.
My Netflix, my Disney Plus, my Paramount.
You watch porn on all of those things, I'm certain.
Well, I mean, you can find porn wherever you want to find it, really.
So, so you went to the gym?
And then unjoined because
unjoined the gym because you
didn't show films there.
Honestly, a really dumb mistake.
I've done quite a lot of crying. Yeah. Like last night, I was meant to watch It's a Wonderful Life, which has become like a new Christmas tradition.
Why?
Because that's what I do now at Christmas.
Every year you watch the American film from like the 1930s.
1936, or 1946.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then
why?
Well, in the end, I did.
Why that film?
Because it was on, and it's a Christmas film.
Is this
even when it was
first
made,
year of the tradition?
I've done it for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
But even then, it wasn't meant to be a Christmas film. It was really going to be like a summer film.
Yeah.
But then I realised, and it was based on like a Christmas card as well.
Yeah.
But then I realised I could just watch it on Amazon Prime so I chose not to. I might watch it like tomorrow or something.
You're going to watch it on the really nice TV you have?
I might do it, yeah. Or black and white, black and white film. It's a great film.
Is that your favourite Christmas film?
Well, it's kind of.
I don't want to go into Die Hard, a Christmas film.
No, I'm not going to.
His wife's called Holly.
But I mean, it's also a Christmas party in Die Hard.
Yeah, there's a Christmas party in Die Hard.
And it says ho ho ho.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a Christmas film.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's called in Spain?
Is it just Die Hard, but they have the exclamation marks at either end?
You would have thought so, but no, it's called The Crystal Jungle.
The Crystal Jungle.
The Crystal Jungle.
Eh?
It's
Mexican.
When I first saw it, I thought it was going to be some sort of like Crystal Maze spin-off.
Yeah.
And you can have
you're an idiot.
Yeah, like Bruce Willis with his vest on, trying to collect little gold tokens or gold and silver tokens to cash in.
Yeah.
For to get his mates out.
When you first saw that in 1988?
Well, no. I didn't. I've watched it before, the Die Hard film, before.
Oh,
that.
the Die Hard,
the
film.
Spanish version of it.
I love Bruce Willis.
I was only made aware of it a few years back.
So you were told, look, there's this Spanish the Spanish.
No, I saw the DVD cover and it was like
and it had Bruce Willis.
No, it didn't. It was just a tower block.
Yeah.
With
presumably
the Crystal Jungle.
Plaza.
Yeah. But it was just called the Crystal Jungle.
Yeah. So why do you think Bruce Willis was hosting the show?
Because Crystal Jungle and Crystal Maze, I thought it'd be linked.
But you didn't know that Bruce Willis was in it.
Otherwise you would have gone,
all that.
No, I flicked over and looked on the back and it was like Bruce Willis in a vest.
As you're wont to do.
Well, it's what you do with DVD. You don't just look at the front cover.
Yeah, flip them over, look at the back.
You flip them over, look at the back. That's like it's something to live your life by.
What, flip it over, look at the back?
Flip it over, look at the back, yeah.
What is your favourite Christmas film?
I watched Elf recently.
Yeah. Is that your favourite Christmas film?
Well, no, because it's basically... It's a film about a man who is clearly mentally deficient.
Yeah.
Wooing
going to
a younger or woman who's much younger than him, I say half his age. Then they have a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more to it as well.
And do you find that sort of hits home or something?
Very, very much so. Yeah. So I wish I could have that life.
With a woman half your age.
Yeah, being 44, that's 20. That's 22. True, that's fine.
Yeah, that is fine.
If I was a Hollywood actor, that would be kind of actually quite old. If I was DiCaprio, I'd be doing well for myself.
Yeah.
I'd be doing publicly. You'd be like, that's not bad compared to his usual 14-year-olds.
But you're not DiCaprio.
No.
So your 14-year-olds they kind of look down upon in a bit more of a frustration. The film Elf.
So yeah, it was not Elf.
No. Is this also? What?
I watched Scarface the same day as well, like a double header, and that's got a lot of snow in it.
Isn't that what Kanye had in Italy?
I don't know, it was Scarface, but he had some sort of
double header.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he only had one person doing the head.
Oh right. Well,
yeah, it wasn't like the boat.
Go hard as well. You know. Well, not.
Why are you telling Kanye to go home?
Because, mate, he shouldn't be in Italy getting blowjobs in public. He should go back to America.
It's very true. And get them in America, not on the beach or something.
Yeah. So Elf is a film about a retarded man who goes after women half his age. You think that resonates, but it's not your favourite Christmas film. You brought it up.
So I've watched Home Alone.
Yeah,
not
about
recently.
A kid on his own.
But a kid who his parents abandon him.
Yeah. And
he basically makes very dangerous traps, which in real life would kill people.
Yeah.
It also turns out that after the first Home Alone film was released,
it got a lot harder to break into houses.
There was a fire at Windsor Castle the following day.
Right, well, the day after the premiere of Home Alone.
Yeah, so I'm only guessing the Queen was a massive fan of Home Alone and made her own traps around the castle when Prince Philip tried to get upstairs to get to a bedroom, and paint cans hit him, and then just fire broke out.
Yeah,
the building burnt down.
Or she was watching Die Hard.
Yeah, potentially.
One of those two things, isn't it?
I don't know.
So it's not Elf, the film you mentioned about a man with learning difficulties who goes after young women.
No,
it's not Home Alone about a kid that's abandoned and left to defend himself against some predators. It's neither of those two films. Is there nor is it It's a Wonderful Life, which is about a man killing himself.
Well, he doesn't. It's the whole film's very depressing. But anyway,
he's going to kill himself. And then someone says to him, don't do it.
I mean, an easy one would be like A Christmas Carol or Muppet Christmas Carol.
Well, Muppet Christmas Carol is probably one of the best.
Yeah, but it's...
I'm asking for your opinion. I'm noticing you're scrolling through what I can only imagine is a website of Christmas films.
Yeah, no, you are right there.
Just for your opinion. Detach, man.
I'm just trying to find more Christmas films to remind me.
Mine's a Muppet Christmas Carol. Every film is better with Muppets in it.
Yeah, you are probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've discussed that before. That's not
we have, yeah.
I like one of my favourite nostalgia-based ones is Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, I can accept that.
Have you seen that one?
Is that the Arnie one?
Yeah. Do you remember the opening scene?
No.
Why did you finish coming already?
Is that one where he makes for toys?
No, it's they're going after Turbo Man.
Oh, yeah, he was a toy.
Yeah, he doesn't make the toy.
Yeah.
He's going to buy Turbo Man. I think Sinbad tries to get it for his kid. And he's like, Jamie!
Yeah.
Like that.
No, actually, that was one of my questions I used in my recent Christmas quiz at work.
Yeah, was what? What's not my favourite Christmas?
No, it's actually what year was whatever film released. For the film's name now.
Because you go hard and fast with the concept of what a fact is, don't you? What's the worst Christmas morning you've ever had?
Worst Christmas morning? It was a time when I was working in a petrol station, which I can't name, but it was basically two letters. It was a British petrol company. It was shortly after...
Isn't that three letters?
Well, no, because it's just called BP. Oh, no, I told you now.
Isn't that for British Petroleum?
Yeah.
Do
you know anything about foreign muck?
Yeah.
It's all British petrol.
Good old British petrol.
Harvested in Britain.
Farms just down the road.
British fields.
Yeah.
No, it's when I worked there. It was shortly after that lady was hit by a car, which was mentioned in a previous episode.
Yeah.
So I was working...
As a waitress.
I was working there that day, and these people came in, and it was like, I was just...
Paramedics.
Serving petrol. No, it was like...
Serving petrol.
And they came in, asking if I'd seen their mum.
Yeah.
And it turns out these were the children of a woman who'd been killed.
The old lady that was hit.
And I didn't realise at first.
If I remember correctly, that was an elderly woman.
Yeah.
So these are her really young children.
Yeah, it was
whose social services... just before we get into the setup, the parent, I want to make sure we're all clear on what's going on. Elderly woman died in a car accident. Not a car accident, a car crushed her in your shop.
She exploded in the shop.
She exploded all over the shop.
Yeah.
Then, a few days later, her young-sounding children come in. How many children?
Two. Well, it was a child and a child and their partner.
Why did the child have a partner?
Well, it was one of her children. So, I mean, you understand the concept of, like, if you're an adult, like your mum, you're her child.
Yeah.
You'll always be her child.
Yeah, but...
Even though you're not like...
They came in asking where their mum was, right?
Yeah.
I think it was clear you forgot this woman was an old lady, and it was her young children.
Yeah, but there might have been actually 40. No, you're right there. It was her grandchildren. It was her grandchildren. 20-year-old grandchild.
Her grandchildren. And then she's not their primary caregiver, so they have parents.
And then
they've gone.
So her grandchild, one of her grandchild, and her like partner.
Right. Yeah.
And then like her daughter, the grandchild's mum. Kind of came in as well.
The daughter strokes the grandchild's mum.
No, the grandchild. So is it the grandma? She's one who died.
Yeah.
The grandchildren who were
her
there.
daughter,
and her daughter,
and her children.
Her daughter came in.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the parent,
right,
of the granddaughter who was also in the shop.
Okay.
Well, not her granddaughter, it was her daughter.
So her
daughter's daughter was in there. Then her daughter's mum was there, and so the grandmother is her mum. So there's a mum who died.
Yeah.
And she had a daughter, who then had a daughter. So the daughter was there with her husband. And then the daughter's mum was there, who was the daughter of a mum who was killed.
Yeah.
It's quite clear what I'm saying here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When you say it like that.
They're asking, what happened? Can I see with CCTV?
Yeah. Hang on, at this point they don't know what happened to them?
Well, it turns out they did know what happened. They were just
sorry, your mum, your grandma. Don't want to confuse. I'm talking to two different people. She's
different
been hit.
generations.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Can't tell you what happened, but it happened at the BP garage. Go down there, do your own investigation.
Yeah.
Because open and shut case.
And they were pretty looked into it, but they were they just wanted
through the hole in the wall?
They wanted to know what happened and just see for themselves.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
That was Christmas morning as well.
Christmas morning.
So I had to explain
Get up, kids.
I had to explain to them.
Let's go see where Grandma exploded.
Your grandma and your mother, because it's, two different people, had passed away in quite a horrific fashion.
Okay, so there's two women. There's a child and
who's
the
21.
And
the mother's about probably mid to late 40s.
Okay, so you were in the petrol station.
Yeah.
Hello. I don't know if you won't really recognise us. We do look like our mum.
No, because you've got a beard.
But
no, you're role playing. Yeah,
role playing.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were asking questions.
Hi. Yeah, no, I'm just wondering. Like, my grandma died here the other day, and for some reason, they won't tell us what happened. We've had the funeral. We slothed her into an open casket, so we know something happened here.
I think it definitely happened.
What happened to my grandma?
I showed
to my mum. Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
what happened to grandma?
I didn't want to tell them in too much detail.
No, you don't want to.
So I was like,
you showed them the footage.
Showed them footage. Yeah. I didn't even show them like
speaks 1,000 words.
We didn't even head to the back office. You know, like in shops, you have often you've got the cameras all around the shop. And then you've got like a TV screen in front of a till. Yeah. So people in the shop can kind of watch people in shoplifting. Yeah. And it's quite grainy footage, but I just played it on that TV there, and they were all right by that. But then this party of children came in. Yeah. And
these are actual children.
Oh yeah, actual children.
When you say the children, they've all got parents. Are we saying they are minors?
The different children. So
but we established, as you said earlier, children doesn't mean underage.
No, these are like proper children.
These are proper children.
Yeah, like infants.
Infants.
So they came in.
Infants.
And I was trying to
who are they
off
with?
The TV. A teacher.
Why is the teacher? What? This is a wow.
I think they were all orphans or something.
An orphanage going on a day trip to see Uncle James.
Well, no, I wasn't going on a day trip to a petrol station, but I had to go and get some petrol. Yeah. And I thought, we're here now. Let's get some sweets and some overpriced drink. Yeah. And
for these 1-year-old children.
No, I mean, they weren't babies.
You said they were infants.
Infants, but not babies.
Well, how old is an infant?
Up to 6 or 7.
Up to 6 is an infant.
I don't know. I found out today that. Do you know how old you were when you first sat up straight, unaided?
No.
Friend of the show, Stacey, her baby's about 6 months old. Yeah. And it's sitting up kind of unaided now.
What do you mean? She puts it down and it doesn't fall over?
No, it just kind of sits there and it can support its own head on that. Apparently it took me 18 months to sit up straight.
That does seem excessive. You're barely an infant.
Yeah, and I also found out, because I was born mid-November. I was born mid-November. Birthday, because of that, it's on the same day every year in November, on the 17th.
Your birthday's only been the same, no matter when you're born.
Yeah, I know. But I
infant is 0 to 1, by the way.
Not. I don't want infant saying. But no. So I'd worked out that I was a Valentine's baby. So I was probably born out of either romance or duty. We discussed
this.
I found out actually.
I implied your dad raped your mum.
I found out now I was 4 weeks premature. Yeah. Which now, 4 to 6 weeks premature. So let's go with 6 weeks. What is 6 weeks before middle of February?
So it'd be 6 weeks after, right? If you're premature.
You're right there, aren't you? I don't know, pretty wrong, yeah.
What were you trying to say? You were a Christmas baby?
I know, so I was thinking I was like a New Year's baby.
Hang on.
Which is very like some sort of drunken fumble.
You thought you were,
no, I wasn't.
Conceived
no, I wasn't. No,
at New Year's, and then you were in the womb for 11 months.
I think I was born much later. Yeah, I got that backwards.
Well, sometimes you got to flip it over and look at it backwards, haven't you?
But luckily, yes, I'm not a baby born out of romance or duty.
No.
I'm not a baby born out of...
You're like the end of fiscal year fuck, basically.
Let's have a fuck. I'm a baby born in March, or conceived in March. Maybe even April. I might be an April Fool's Day baby. It explains why I'm so confused by all this now.
No, I think that's just the extra chromosome.
But yeah, I told the people what had happened to this woman.
Oh, right.
Children came in.
They
were like,
babies.
"Oh, what's this film you're watching?" 'Cause it was Christmas as well.
Yeah.
And then when
the big screen,
when it showed like the body just explode.
Yeah.
They saw like all kind of falling down the screen. But luckily, it was quite a grainy black and white picture. So I told them it was snow.
But it had caught the eye of these children.
Yeah, they were watching this
on the day trip from the orphanage.
Woman exploding on this TV. But yeah, that was my worst Christmas morning.
I forgot what even the initial question was.
What was your worst Christmas morning? Or the time when I worked at, in a great like a funeral parlour, and someone had died on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And a family, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And the family came in on Christmas Day and had to do some Christmas morning.
That was good. I don't really have any Christmas stories that you can say on public radio. John did, though. Chud Griffin did.
Oh.
I asked him.
Is that YouTube by Chud Griffin?
YouTube and Chud Griffin, who has just hit 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
But he was telling me about his worst Christmas mornings. He used to live on a farm. His parents were farmers. His dad was a farmer. His mum was a farmer's wife. And he remembered he was about 5 years old, 4 years old maybe. And he had a cat called Smog. Yeah, this is genuinely true. I got the notes. And it was trampled to death by a horse called Rachel. Oh. And he was watching Toy Story when that happened. He just started watching that. How much of the opening to Toy Story do you remember?
None of it.
Oh. Dirty boy. Long-term listeners will know that James forgets in a film once he's masturbated. So.
Speaking of films, can I do a little kind of...
obviously
I've told you that
Willy Wonka?
Is called Crystal Jungle.
Die Hard. Yeah, Crystal Jungle.
So I just want to give you some names.
Yeah.
The first few are like Chinese, when we'll go to other markets. The first film, if you can guess what the kind of American...
this is like the abroad, foreign titles.
Foreign title.
Okay.
You work out what it is.
Yeah, go for it.
The actual name. I will marry a prostitute to save money.
Pretty Woman.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. I've got a degree in media studies.
He's a ghost.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Spoilerific there.
Yeah.
Santa is a pervert. This is a Czech Republic.
Santa is a pervert. Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favourite Christmas films, actually. Bad Santa. I'm sort of cine literate.
You won't get this one. This is Japanese. Captain Supermarket.
This is a Christmas film.
No.
Oh, okay. Captain Supermarket. Is it Paul Blart Mall Cop?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Can I have a clue as to the era?
I think 1980s, possibly 1990s.
Ugh, I don't.
It's part of... It's a link. It's like a universe of films, but they're all quite separate. The first one, there's a cabin in the woods, and a woman gets raped by a tree.
It's not. Is definitely an Evil Dead film.
Yeah, but it's not. But it's not the name Evil Dead.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
Captain. Well, okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
How
I love
about
that film.
Vaseline?
Vaseline,
yeah.
As in the lubricating jelly.
Yeah. It's pretty quite easy, really.
Grease.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because she's ugly.
These aren't Christmas films, are they? Because
it's a 90s like rom-com sort of film, like late 90s, I think.
A late 90s rom-com called Because She's Ugly.
So it's sort of a film where you would have a woman who had glasses and curly hair, and they would make her pretty. By taking off her glasses and straightening her hair.
Is that like a John Hughes film?
No, but it's very sort of.
Because that's exactly when you said that was exactly.
Yeah.
Is Julia Roberts in it?
I don't think so. No.
I don't know.
Never Been Kissed.
Oh, I have no idea.
Love Is in the Sky.
United 93.
No, that's Top Gun. This one you will not get.
Okay.
Floppy Coppers Don't Bite.
Floppy Coppers
I believe so. It was like a police kind of comedy slapstick thing with Dan Aykroyd, I believe, and someone else.
Yeah, probably like Chevy Chase or something like that. Floppy coppers don't
bite.
I don't know, Coneheads?
No, Dragnets. We'll do a couple more.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Boy Who Drowned in Chocolate Sauce.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Well, Willy Wonka Factory, yeah. Super Speeding Cleaning Evil Accounts.
Hang on, that last one isn't even. It's one. It's not even the protagonist of the of the story. That's in the first 20 minutes. Sorry, what was that second one?
Super Speeding Cleaning Evil Accounts. This is a Thai reimagining of
Super Speeding Evil Fast and the Furious.
No.
4, 5.
I have a feeling it's a Nicolas Cage film. Super Speeding Cleaning Evil Accounts.
Drive Angry?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
This one's very easy, but it's quite funny. Austin Powers, the spy who behaved very nicely around me. So a Malaysian version.
I'm guessing it's the spy who shagged me.
Yeah.
Guess on.
Rain of Falafel.
Rain of Falafel.
Yeah.
2 guesses, either My Big Fat Greek Wedding or Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
That's the one, yeah. Sexy Dance.
Flashdance?
French title. No. There's been a few of them. It's like a street dance.
Step Up.
Step Up, yeah.
Wow, okay.
How about Night of a Night?
How were any of those? Is it the Dark Knight?
Yeah. So it's Night with a K.
Yeah.
Of a night of a lot.
Works on 2 levels.
17-year-old Girl's Medical Chart. This is a Japanese title.
17-year-old Girl's Medical Chart.
Yeah.
The Fault in Our Stars.
No. This, I think, is a film starring a Lara Croft kind of actress.
Is it Girl Interrupted?
Yeah.
Boom. Showing off my cinematic credentials.
Urban Neurotic.
Urban Neurotic.
I think we talked about this film before because it may have been around when you were released when you were born or something.
Urban Neurotic. Falling Down?
Annie Hall.
Annie Hall?
Isn't that one of your favourite films?
Annie Hall is, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
No, Annie Hall came out in 1977. It beat Star Wars to the best picture. Well, to be fair, was it Wandering Neurotic? That could be any Woody Allen film.
So Urban Neurotic.
Well, yeah. I mean, one of his films is called Manhattan. So.
How about His Great Device Makes Him Famous? I'll give you clues if you want.
His Great Device Makes Him Famous.
Yeah.
Man with a Golden Gun.
No. It's a Marky Mark film.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
The title, it makes so much sense as well.
It absolutely does. Last podcast just did an episode on those. A couple of years ago, about 6 months ago.
How about This Hitman is Not as Cold as He Thought?
This Hitman?
No.
Oh, Leon the Professional.
Yeah, obviously here it's titled Professional, and here it's called Leon as well.
Yeah. One of my favourite films.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got, mate, it's all good.
A Very Bad Trip.
Very Bad Trip.
It's a French version of a name.
A Very Bad Trip. Just been to this new film, The Very Bad Trip. The Hangover.
Yeah.
It is The Hangover.
Yeah.
Bilingual. Speak fluent French.
Full of the nuts.
Full of the nuts.
Yeah.
Full of the nuts. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Makes sense, but no.
Ooh.
No.
Is it The Adventures of Testicles?
No. You think you seem to be dodging the answer here.
I'm not. Bag full of nuts.
Yeah. That was a clue.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench.
Odd couple, wacky trip. Go together in time for birth. So that's odd couple, wacky trip.
Due date.
Go together. Yeah.
Which is basically Hangover 2.5, I think.
Or as a film, this is the last one. In Portugal, it's called Meetings and Failures and Meetings. Sorry, Meetings and Failures in Meetings.
Can I get a genre? a lead
sort of,
actor or something? Meetings and failings in meetings.
It's set abroad.
Okay, that narrows it down to everything in America.
A much older man seducing a much younger woman.
Is it Lost in Translation?
It is, yeah.
It is fantastic.
It is.
Do you enjoy that film?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I also want to...
That was fantastic.
I also do want to just send out our best wishes to Angela WK, who has married Kat Dennings, and I'm quite angry about that.
Yeah.
Because I thought I had a chance with
Is
Kat
that when you
Dennings.
bought a gun?
And tickets to America, and yeah.
Nice, you might shoot up a school.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
That was fantastic. It's sort of James on film,
congratulations,
really. Andrew WK,
yeah. He pies
people
pies
will know
hard,
from the early 2000s.
pie till he pukes.
Yeah.
And
then stole your woman.
Likes to get wet. But congratulations, Kat Dennings and Anna WK. So I don't know if now she's called Kat WK.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be like Andrew Dennings or Andrew Dennings WK. Or I don't know. I have to research that.
Yeah, do you want to...
But
I do
find whenever I often do research Kat Dennings. And I can reach a wall quite quickly.
You just forget where you were.
Yeah. Forget why I was searching.
You just sort of come to and you're just like, well, quite literally.
Yeah.
So what am I doing here?
What happened?
Oh, my brother in Christ, you
Why am I so angry
at
at myself again? But yeah.
That was excellent. Thank you for that. I just want to
no, it's been a pleasure.
Do the last week's Songs of Phrase, which I
believe Lenny got right this time.
Yeah.
Can we use her name or she got a fake name?
No, let's call her
Denny.
Rennie. This is what Chinese sweatshop workers call her. She got it with the phrase obviously was I wanted to get dirty.
I wanted to get dirty.
I wanted to get dirty, and it was All I Wanted by Paramore. It was 2, which is One Is the Loneliest Number by Three Dog Night. Get was Get This Party Started by Pink. And obviously Dirty was Christina Aguilera. Yeah, that was Paramore, All I Wanted, One Is the Loneliest Number by Three Dog Night, Get This Party Started by Pink. Do you know who wrote that song?
The woman who wrote for Fun on Blondes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a goggle lady.
Yeah. Said, hey, what's going on?
That one. Wore a big hat.
Song. Yeah. It's a great bit in the new Turtles film, which that is referenced in.
What, the song Hey?
Yeah.
No, it's not called Hey. It's not
What's Going On?
No, it's not called that. Because they were going to call it that, but there's obviously a famous song called What's Going On.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So it's not called that.
What's Up?
What's Up?
Yeah. But that's it's in a Turtles film.
Yeah.
Which is great because basically it was me in a cinema with lots of dads and their children.
Yeah.
And they had no idea what I was like loving it.
Yeah. What were you loving?
Loving the song. And then it's a great. It's great. Like, it sounds like in there, but there's a lot of kids are looking confused. Why is there a man clapping to like rock steady and bebop?
Did they see your hands?
Oh yeah. I had it all times.
And so this week's Songs of Phrase is the title, and your sort of one of your anecdotes. Operation Girls Date for Free. Which was a website James set up to lure. Was it? It's like nonces online.
Kind of, but it was. Like,
were you pretending to be an underage child?
Well, sometimes I was pretending to be like a teenage girl who was probably at school still.
Right.
Other times
I don't want to.
It just depends on what. I did what I needed to do to get the dick pic. Which turns out wasn't a great deal.
I did what I needed to do. Okay. I think John maybe wrap that there because
I think that's probably it. It's
yeah.
Been
also did you see
how did you just say a number? Boy. Oh, you've got to insert what
43.
A number. In what a number?
Yeah. Did you see they found that Batty boy that's been missing?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's true. A kid called Adam Batty went missing in Spain in 2017.
Was that one he up in France?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see it. Yeah.
That Batty boy. Thank you for listening to episode 216.
What a number
of Jim and James Chew the Card. This has been excellent. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy Christmas, you cunts.
Bye. Don't Christmas cunts.
That was Jim and James Chew the Cud, a Curson Media production. Produced by Glenn Lopez. Music by Smartle Jennings.
I quite enjoyed it.
Bye. See you later. Bye.